Career so far for Ali Bastian, who has just turned 30. Now she's in Lincolnshire to star again and still in the stage show musical Chicago at the Grimsby Auditorium. I'm delighted to say she's joining us on the programme now. Ali, good afternoon to you.
Hello. Did you have to say about the turning 30 part?
Oh, sorry about that. I mean, there's nothing wrong in that.
It's all right. I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
Well, yes, just be fine with it. Now, have you found a good place to stay, or are you catching a free stay with friends?
I'm actually staying in holiday cottages with the rest of the company, and we're having such a good time. It's really
you're not
lovely.
all living together out
We
of
are.
each other.
We're in the Big Brother house out there. It's a bit like a social experiment.
And you take a dog everywhere. Could you take the dog to the holiday cottage?
I do. She's here actually as well. She's just out in reception at the moment.
You'll be popular taking the dog everywhere, won't you?
No, she's brilliant, Molly. She comes to the theatres with me, and she's a good little showbiz puppy. She's very well behaved, luckily.
And everybody looking after her as well.
Yeah, she's got lots of uncles and aunties now.
Lovey.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go. Now, before Strictly, really, I mean, you were a TV drama girl, weren't you? And then it really opened up some doors for a change of career.
It sort of changed the horizon for me doing Strictly. Like you said, I did Hollyoaks for about 6 years, and then I finished that and went into the Bill for a few years. And I love doing long-running shows, and it's really good fun, and work with some fantastic people. And then when I finished the Bill, I thought I really need a change, and I really want to do, just shake things up a little bit. And Strictly came along, and it was just brilliant. I mean, that in itself is an incredible experience, and I absolutely loved every minute of it. And since then, I've been doing a lot of theatre, so it's definitely opened doors for me.
For a few weeks, we had one of your dresses on display here on a mannequin in the reception here.
Which one?
Well, it was a sort of greeny turquoise.
Oh, I remember that one. That's the one I wore in Blackpool for the Viennese Waltz.
I've seen more material on a handkerchief.
Sometimes they hand you these things. They're like, here's your costume for this week, Ali.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. I know what happened. You would have turned up. Actually, we had the woman.
I went at it with the scissors, really.
Well, we had the woman on the programme who designed. You'll know her name. I can't remember her name, but she designs all the dresses and things. And she came on one day.
Was it Sue Judd?
That's right. Yeah. And she said, "You lovies come in and say that's too much. That's too much. Take it off.
That's not true.
Take a bit more off."
I can tell you.
And she said that Ali Bastian is the worst of the lot. She wants to wear next to nothing.
That is absolutely not true. It was the complete reverse of that. She's trying to persuade me to go smaller and smaller.
Anyway, it was very nice sitting here every day, seeing your dress on the mannequin whilst doing the programme.
I had a lovely home.
Well, you were brilliant in Chicago. I saw you in Hull in February. I think it was February.
It was the week after we opened.
What is hard to believe is that it was your first musical, one where you are the star character, the hardest part to play. I mean, talk about in at the deep end. I mean, it's extraordinary, isn't it?
Fire. I love it though. It's she's such a great fun character to play. Like Roxy, it's just a dream come true, really. She's sort of feisty and fiery and fun, and there's a lot of comedy in it, but then there's quite a sinister, sort of darker plot as well. So there's so much to get your teeth into. And when I first got given the script, I absolutely loved it. It's so cleverly devised and cleverly written, and the characters are very well rounded, and then there's the songs and the music, and like you've seen it yourself, but the jazz band on stage with us are just absolutely fantastic, and the energy coming off that stage is just out of this world. And literally the moment the music starts every night, I just get goosebumps, and I just can't wait to get out there.
But you know what I mean? It's about the fact that most people, when they start in the musical world, they're in the chorus or maybe a little walk-on part, and you go.
I know.
Talk about.
Actually, you should have heard my mum when I told her. She was like, "Are you sure you're going to pull this off?"
Yeah. Are you sure you can sing? Are you sure you can sing and dance?
She's only heard me sing in the shower. I know. It was an amazing break, an amazing job to come in, and I was nervous to begin with. I've never done anything like it, but I love it. I just enjoy it so much.
But also for a part like that, they wouldn't have given it to you just because you'd done a few dances. Oh, I'm not being rude.
It was quite a rigorous auditioning.
I was just going to say they wouldn't have given it to you because you'd done a few dances in Strictly Come Dancing.
And out for weeks.
I'm sure.
Over the autumn last year, we started auditioning, and it was quite a roller coaster actually. I thought, maybe I'm in with a shot. Oh no, maybe not. And I was back in and singing and dancing and doing the monologues, and it was probably over about 6 weeks, and I think they had to really make sure that everything was right. And and then when I finally got the phone call offering the job, I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't.
Well, you are fantastic in it, as people will see. Which reminds me, actually, I was just reading an email here from a lady called Catherine, who's just written to me. She said, "Can you ask Ali, on behalf of us ladies, how the girls in Chicago, Ali included, do not manage to ladder their tights during the show? Us ladies only have to brush against something and our tights are ruined."
I don't know whether to shatter the illusion or not.
Go on, shatter the illusion.
We do all the time, and it involves the fastest change, like backstage, in about 30 seconds. I can seriously change a pair of tights in about 10 seconds now.
Things you thought you'd never hear. Things you thought you'd never hear on the programme. It's a good question, though, from Catherine, wasn't it? How do you change your tights? So how do you not get
some of the girls are in full body stockings and things, and I think we've got fantastic wardrobe girls, Ellen and Claire, and they're brilliant at doing emergency repairs in the wings. So sometimes that happens, but they're pretty sturdy costumes as well. Well, obviously they have to stand the test of time.
As I say, you're great to. It was great to see you in Chicago. People will enjoy.
Are you going to come back and see us in Grimsby?
Well, I'll come back and see you a second time. I voted for you. I feel like I feel like a stalker, really. Actually, you sort of corner the market in murderers, don't you, really?
I know. It's funny you should say that.
Well, but your last character, murderers.
I know, it's weird, because I went from always being a real good girl. That's kind of how I started out, and I thought, I'm always going to play the girl. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I thought, I'm always going to play the girl next door. And then suddenly, I started I suppose I played a bit of a vigilante cop in The Bill, so I started to explore the dark side around that time. And then, then after that I was touring with Verdict, with Agatha Christie playing the murderer. And now this. So it is a bit of a theme.
I rest my case.
Oh, nice. I think they must see something in me. I don't know what it is, a slightly sinister side.
Fantastic to have you on the programme. Enjoy this week in Grimsby, in your holiday cottage. A holiday cottage all full of lovies together.
Absolutely. We're shuffling around drinking cups of tea this morning.
And you've just been away on holiday. Did you go away on holiday with lovies as well?
I did, and my mum came too. We went to Turkey for a week and it was fantastic.
Lovely to have you on the programme, Ollie.
Oh, thank you.
Many congratulations, and good luck onward with your career as well.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care. Look after the tights.
Will do. Bye-bye.
See you later. It is